What's up, everyone? Today is probably the most excited I have been in a really long time. I have been working on this secret project for a minute. It's taken me about 8 to 9 months to develop this product, to make it, to manufacture it, and to perfect it, because you guys know I ain't making nothing but top quality. So I am really excited to show you guys my first ever eyeshadow palette, you guys. This is what I've been kind of sneaking on Snapchat and Instagram. This is the Beauty Killer eyeshadow palette. There are 3 different finishes in this palette, so I'm gonna show you guys everything today. We're gonna go through every single shade. We're gonna talk about where the inspiration came from. I'm gonna show you guys swatches of everything, and we're gonna get to play with this together. So if you guys wanna see what's inside of this palette, then keep on watching. Alright, now before we open this and get to playing, I just want to let you guys know the inspiration behind this palette. I get asked a lot, like, is the name Beauty Killer from my music days? And 100%, my first album that I ever put out, this is like 2009, ooh lord. I put out my first debut album called Beauty Killer, and it has been something I've used in my brand a lot. When I had t-shirts in Hot Topic and in every mall, like 5 years ago, everything had Beauty Killer on it. So I'm like, it's only fitting. My first ever palette, it's gonna be called Beauty Killer. So that is where that inspiration comes from. Now, let's get inside of this. All right, so let's just cut to the chase. I'm gonna show you guys every color. Woo! You ready? You ready? All right, you guys, here is all 10 shades. I feel like Vanna White. Since I started doing makeup, I've always done really dramatic eyes. Way back in the MySpace days, and when I was a little kid and I was just dabbling into makeup and 12 years old, I always went big. So I definitely wanted to create a palette that was very Jeffree Star right off the bat. You know this is my palette. I added in every color that I thought of when I thought of myself, and I was looking back through all my old looks to all my current looks. And I'm giving you a variety. There's a lot to play with. I think obviously you guys see right off the bat that the J-Star logo is stamped into all the pans, which I thought looked sickening. And it's very gold, very pink, just like the liquid lip. Now, the pan sizes, I know it's hard to tell if you're at home and you don't have this yet. The pan sizes are extra big. So I'm just gonna show you guys a little MAC eyeshadow comparison. So you get a lot for your money. This palette will retail for $45. This is a lot of product. It is a good price point. I'm always like iffy about price points because I want everybody to be able to afford it, and I know a lot of high-end makeup is way too overpriced, so I am giving you high quality for a good price. Let's get to swatching. So a few key facts I want you guys to know about this is 100% vegan, 100% cruelty-free. Everything is finely milled, so when you touch these, they are like butter and they blend really, really nicely. Now, obviously, if I made some chalky bullshit like we all joke about, hopefully you all would come to my house and beat the shit out of me. So I'm gonna go from left to right, and we're just gonna talk about all the colors. This palette is very versatile. You can get a million looks. So I'm gonna put this flat on the table, and I'm gonna show you guys kind of like a little hand thing that I do to see how many looks you can really get out of this palette. It has a lot of options. So as you can see, when I take my hand over it, there is 4 colors there. I mean, girl, you could do a lot with that, I think, right? And then you move your hands over one more time, and then you're like, oh, okay, we're getting into a little evening wear. And then you're gonna move over and you're like, oh damn, bitch, I might wear that to my wedding, yes. And then last but not least, I mean, hi. Those are classic colors that my grandma or my little cousin's gonna wear to my funeral. Yes, ma'am. In the Beauty Killer palette, there are 3 formulas. There is a beautiful buttery matte shade. So the first Shadow Star Power, that gorgeous hot Barbie pink, that is a matte. And then we have frosts, which are like these. And then we have the glitters, which is on this end and on this end. First shade is called Star Power, which is of course after my last name, and you know, it's a little Nintendo throwback. Now this color, oof, I mean, hi. I coated my entire under eyes with this shade today. It is a statement piece. So I'm just gonna swatch this little guy. Ugh, I hate ruining the J's and the pans, you guys. It like gives me severe anxiety. But we are going to just do a little 1, 2, 3. It's neon. That's all there is to it. So if you are afraid of bright colors, I want you to pop this motherfucker in your crease and try it out, because I promise you, it's gonna change your life. All of these eyeshadows are vegan, which is cool because a lot of brands have neon eyeshadows, but a lot of the times they're deemed not eye safe because there are certain types of dyes that will really stain your lids and not come off for a few days. So mine is 100% eye safe. So as you see, I put white liner and then I put the pink in the waterline and below, and hi, I'm not blind. So this pink is 100% eye safe. Now, the second shade is a beautiful frosty baby pink. This shade is called Princess. And she is really frosty. You could actually use it as a highlight, pop it in your inner corner, put it on your entire lid. I named this shade after watching Toddlers and Tiaras, and I was like, damn, all those pretty crowns. Like, okay, little princess, get it, girl. So that is where that name came from. And I think it is just, oh, I mean, I really just want to rub it all over my cheeks right now. The third shade is this really soft, like, it has iridescence to it, so I'm gonna swatch it for you guys. It's called Violence. I'm just gonna show you what this looks like right off the bat so you guys can really see. It is like a crushed berry dream, and it has like a little bluey purple iridescence, so it does have like a frosty shimmer. Now, I named this color Violence after my first EP. If you guys have never heard of my music, look it up on iTunes, or you can watch my old videos on my channel. It's pretty fun to see a little throwback. So the second EP I ever came out with was called Cupcakes Taste Like Violence. It was a Hot Topic hit, honey, and that was 2008. Oh my god, I was an infant. So this is a little throwback shade for my old music. Now the fourth shade, which, hi, this is on my lids today, is called Rich Bitch. I mean, hi. It's a beautiful metallic gold, like, oof. This color is like you are dipped in 24 karat realness. It is so gorgeous. Like on the lid, let me just do a little, let me just do a little look down. I love it. Like once I popped it on my lid, I all of a sudden like gained an extra like bit of confidence, and I was like sashaying around my house like, what dogs? You don't know me. You don't know me. Now the fifth shade on the top is, listen, it is gonna be your favorite transition color. This looks perfect on any skin tone. Pop that in the lid and go, hi. This color was inspired by the movie Jawbreaker. It stars Rose McGowan, who plays someone named Courtney. Hello, Courtney. And she kills someone. So if you've never seen that movie, bitch, you gotta watch it after this. It is amazing. Let me swatch this. I'm running out of fingers. I'm gonna use my fucking thumb. And it is creamy. My matte formulas, you guys, oh, they are like heaven. So this is a perfect little terracotta, warm, perfect transition color. I'm wearing it today, right in there. I think it's gonna be my favorite, so this might be the one I hit pan on first. Or maybe the pink, I don't know. So I just cleaned off my fingers so we can do the bottom 5. As you can see, there is no stains. They come off really good. Let's get right to it. The bottom left, as you can see, is a beautiful glittery teal. This shade is called Expensive. You see there is a lot of glitter in there. This is one of the 2 glitter shades in the palette. Now I named the shade because I was looking at it and I was like, damn, this shit looks expensive. And I was really stoked on how dope this color came out. So this one is, don't be afraid to try this color. I mean, put some teal in the crease, do a little on the waterline, maybe a little bit on the lid. Teal is scary for a lot of people. They get intimidated by it, but try it out. Try something new. The next shade is called Confession. This is like a rusty, soft burgundy red. It is, oh, I mean, come on. I just love that grungy, smoky eyeshadow type of look. I mean, I've been wearing smoky, big eyes for a long time, so this is definitely inspired by some of my old makeup looks, as well as that pink. If you're an old school fan, you know what I'm talking about. A little plastic surgery slumber party, holler. Confession is really good for, not transition color, but right below it. Like, tuck that rust in there. Oof, it looks so pretty. Or another good trick I love to do with this one is put on black eyeliner in my waterline and then take like a little fine pencil brush and I'll drag Confession all under my eye, and it gives it that really cool grunge look. So I think this one actually would look good on every skin tone. Alright, the third shade on the bottom is called Vanity. Now, I have been using this word since I was like 13 years old. I actually have it tattooed on my wrist. This was like this is like a 12-year-old tattoo. And then a few years later, right before Beauty Killer, the album came out, I got Vanity tattooed on my face. Now, that has a lot of foundation over it. It is not faded. I get asked that all the time. How come you don't let your tattoo come through? Honestly, I don't really care. I've had it for so long, I just put makeup right over it. So, I named this shade after one of my favorite words. This shade it's like a blackened plum. It is really cool. Now, this is the shade I'm wearing in my whole entire crease as well. I'm just gonna swatch this. This one is like, oh my, I mean, not that they are all pigmented as fuck, but this one is like, hi, come through. So, I put that all in my crease and on my lash line, and oh, I'm really obsessed. I'm so happy how this one turned out. Now, this one, China White, is the perfect highlight color for under your brow bone. Now, if you've watched any of my tutorials, you know I love to take a light shadow and coat my entire lash line all the way to the brow bone, completely covered. So, of course, I could not make a palette without that shade. So, let me swatch it for you. This one is so pretty, really creamy. Woo, hello. Oh, I love this one. It's like, it just glides like butter. All right, now the last shade in the palette is a showstopper. This is called Black Rainbow. This was inspired by a Marilyn Manson lyric that is in one of his songs called Disposable Teens. Like when I saw it, I like immediately thought of that song, so that's where the inspiration for that one came. And I'm gonna use my thumb and just swatch this for you guys. This is another glitter one. I'm just gonna do it once for you guys so you guys can just really see what's happening here. You really don't need a lot. This one, I know in every video I'm like, a little goes a long way, guys. Listen, if you are a smoky eye lover, take this color, put it everywhere and smoke this out. This paired with Courtney and Vanity, I am gonna be filming a makeup tutorial on this entire look as well soon, so be on the lookout for that. And I'm gonna be having a lot of your favorite makeup artists film tutorials as well. Girl, the artistry is coming hard for this one. We are not playing games. So here are all of the shades next to each other. Bam! Swatched on J Kissa's beautiful porcelain skin. Now, we just used our finger for these. Bam, bam, bam. And this is the palette from top to bottom. Yes, shimmer, look at that. And then this one, oh, like I want to be buried with that color, honey. I hope you guys love all the colors, and I mean, listen, I know all of you are gonna create some amazing looks, so when you get your palette and you start creating, always use hashtag Jeffree Star Cosmetics, or do hashtag Beauty Killer, I mean, or do both, let's keep it real. Let's just do both here, everyone. Now, I do wanna say last few final thoughts. This palette is perfect for traveling. Now listen, when I travel, I bring a boat of just makeup. But this one is really cool. It is a little thinner than maybe what you're normally used to, but this is perfect for travel. It is very sturdy, and of course it comes in a pink unicorn. May 25th, $45. I think it speaks for itself, and I can't wait for you guys to all play with it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I think out of every video on my channel so far, this one means the most to me because I put so much hard work and dedication into this, and I just want to make you guys proud. So thank you guys as always for watching this, and I can't wait for everyone to get this. I'm gonna be a really, really horrible person to tell you that in the fall, in October, another palette is being released. I mean, we gotta end the video with a bang, right? So don't kill me for that one. All right, bye guys.